Well, Your Honor, I still would make my motion. I think we waited a long time for this, and like I said, I've directly asked Ms. Morales about this several different times since September, and they've just gotten no response.
So did you get discovery?
Well, that I don't know. I was going to ask, I guess the new APA about if she could confirm that. So I've been asking this question since September, or whether or not there's any video footage of my client's purported voluntary blood draw or the consent to get the blood draw, and I haven't got a direct answer. So if APA Gillis can confirm that there is no footage of that, then we're all set. But if she can't confirm that, then I'm going to move to dismiss this case.
You want me to confirm if there's video of him giving consent for a blood draw? Is that what you're saying?
The video does not exist. Yes, ma'am.
That I don't know. This is my first day on felonies in Romulus. I do have a note in my file that a link was sent on 11/4 to Neighborhood Defenders Services for all discovery that we have, video and paper.
I've had that link since before November 4th. I've asked APA Morales several times via email to this exact question about just confirming that no video exists, because in the discovery is just the officer's dash cam of them approaching the scene. So if you can't say definitively one way if this video exists, then Your Honor, I'm asking for a dismissal then without prejudice.
Ms. Gillis.
There's no notation that there is any video of them giving permission. There could be, or it could be just the officer's word. Just because it's the officer's word, there's no reason to dismiss the case. But my notes in the file from Ms. Lori Morales-Smith say that all existing discovery was sent to defense counsel on 11/4. And I know she uploads and sends a lot of her own video. She knows how to do that. I don't. So if you didn't get it, then it doesn't exist. Maybe he just gave.
And that's what I've been asking just for confirmation for. Because this case, it really only hinges on whether the blood draw was voluntary or not. I can't advise my client on whether she should waive the exam or not without confirmation that this video, in fact, does not exist. And I've been very clear about this with Ms. Morales. I can actually put the dates that I've sent emails on the record if you need me to, Your Honor.
I don't think that's necessary.
And I think the last time I asked her was either yesterday or the day before, she actually CC'd you on this email.
Yeah, but in that email, she doesn't address whether or not
the video exists. That's my point.
If it helps at all, Ms. Gillis, I can tell you who the OIC is.
Well, I know it's Brad Connor, right?
Yes, that's what the information says.
Yeah. But I don't, okay. If it doesn't exist, it doesn't exist. And she's tried to, I mean, there was an accident here, so maybe she was just taken to the hospital. And well, you know, in the paper discovery, it says that this officer said, I read Linda her chemical test rights, and when asked if she would consent to a blood draw, she stated yes. I don't need a video of that. And
If
and
one exists, we most certainly do. We don't have to take the officer's word for it. And honestly, the preliminary blood analysis for this case was extremely high. So, like I said, the entire defense for this case depends on whether this blood draw was consensual or not.
So the question is whether or not the trooper had a body cam on or it was in front of the car, so the car video picked it up, right?
No, I know it wouldn't be from the car camera, because when the officers got there, all they saw was a car that was wrecked. That's all
Scene
they
of an
saw.
accident. Okay.
Exactly. So
and they could not do a PBT because she had blood all over her lips and mouth. I don't know, I mean, it's my first day on this. I don't know, but the officer said he got permission. He got permission. If there is video of it, I'll ask him, but I don't have.
Well, Your Honor, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Ms. Gillis.
But, I mean, I can, if you want to give me a week or two, and I'll try and find out. I can almost find out right now if I can get his phone number.
Well, Your Honor, I still would make my motion. I think we waited a long time for this, and like I said, I've directly asked Ms. Morales about this several different times since September, and have just gotten no response. So I made my motion.
See, here's the thing. You could grant the dismissal, but because we're not at trial stage and either a first witness sworn in or a jury sworn in, I can just refile.
Yeah, his motion was dismissal without.
Right. Well, it has to be without. So,
Right.
I mean, it's just, give me a break. I'm just like, this first time on here, I'm emailing her right now. And I do have a couple connections in the MSP that I can get numbers real quick. Unfortunately, I've tried texting them the last couple days and they're hunting in the UP. So it's not going through real fast. But I can try the number.
And counsel, you've got Webb at 10:20. Are you expecting Webb to join us? Do you know?
Yes, I can have him. He should actually be logging in earlier, like 10:10.
He's not in there yet.
Okay.
But it's not quite 10:10 yet. So
I can text him and tell him to log in earlier.
Yeah, let's do this. Ms. Miller, I'm going to leave you where you're at and mute you. I'm going to mute Mr. Burton Harris, and I'm going to bring another defense attorney in and hopefully their client. All right, Mr. Burton Harris, can you hear me?
I can, Your Honor.
Okay. Shane Gillis.
Try it again.
I can hear you.
Yeah, you got very, very little volume. That might be on my end, though.
I haven't done anything different.
Yeah, we're good. All right, so we're back on the record with the Linda Miller file. Ms. Gillis?
Shane Gillis for the people, Your Honor. I just had a brief conversation with Trooper Brad Connor. He states that when he read her chemical test rights, he was at the hospital. He responded to the hospital after the accident, and she was on a gurney. And he said they do not have body cams. He does not have a body cam. They do not have it. So it's just a matter of credibility for the jury, his statement.
All right. So at least we got an answer for you.
All right, that's fine. And me and Mr. Miller talked about this possibility. And so, Your Honor, you can set this for an in-person exam for whenever you guys are setting them for.
All right, it'll be after Jan 1.
I assume that.
Quick question. Is it Avant? I'm sorry. Yes.
No, this is Mr. Burton Harris.
Okay. Do you have an interest in writing? It looks like this is a true third. She doesn't have, I don't know if there's a blood limit, but sometimes you can write to Gary Bresnahan and ask if you can get it down to a 2. But if you're not interested.
I'm interested in everything. My understanding was that per Bresnahan, the last time I dealt with a similar matter, there were some limitations that I think
Thanks.
Oh,
active
'cause
in
she's
this case,
high.
that would limit it. So
Oh, yeah, she's high BAC in the accident. You're right. Okay, let's just have an exam.
okay.
Okay, that'll be scheduled after January 1. Ms. Miller, you understand that?
I sure do.
All right. I'm going to kick you out then. Enjoy your day.
You too. Thank you, Judge.